Friends, we are learning the topic least common multiple. Okay. In the last lecture, we have seen definition and some example of least common multiple. Okay. Today we will continue with the topic and see some theorems or properties based on least common multiple. Okay. So today's first theorem is if the constant c is greater than 0, then prove that, or then the theorem. So then the LCM of CA and CB, okay, where C is constant, A and B are non-zero integer. The LCM of CA and CB is equal to C times LCM of A. You have to prove this theorem. Proof is very simple. Okay, so prove. Now we know the property, that is the relation between LCM and GCD. Okay, what is the relation? That we know LCM of any two number. This is CA and CB are two integers now. A and B are integers. C is also integer. Okay. So GCD of CA and CB into LCM of CA and CB into GCD of CA and CB is equal to product of CA and CB is equal to CA CB. You know the property. GCD into LCM is equal to product of the two integers. Okay. This implies this LCM of CA and CB is equal to, transfer this to right side. So we get CA CB is equal to C square AB. This CA and C2 times C square AB upon this CA CB is in multiplication. So when it goes right side, it's come to division. Okay. So GCD of CA and CB, where C is greater than C. So this is equal to C square AB. We know when C is greater than 0 and C is positive, GCD of CA and CB is always equal to C into GCD of AB. We know this property. Okay. Here is the C. So one C gets cancelled. This is equal to AB upon GCD of AB. And this is nothing but here CA. Now look at this. Product of number upon GCD. We know again one property, same property. This we have. But before going to properties, can you look at this? Look, this is your LCM of CACB is equal to product upon GCD. Product upon GCD always equal to LCM. So product of AB upon GCD of AB always equal to LCM. Okay, this is nothing but LCM of C. Here C, one C remains, C into AB. So C as it is, and this is nothing but the AB upon GCD of AB, nothing but the LCM of AB. Why? Since LCM of AB into GCD of AB is equal to AB. This implies LCM of AB is equal to A into B upon GCD of AB. So A into B upon, when this comes to kilometer, so AB upon GCD of AB is equal to LCM of AB. So this value AB upon GCD of AB is nothing but the LCM of AB. So C into LCM of AB, that is LCM of CA and CB is equal to C into LCM of A and B. This is the one property of theorem, that LCM of CA and CB always equal to C times LCM of A and B. Okay, this is one property of least common multiple. Okay. Next example is to find the positive integers A and B satisfying the equation such that GCD of A and B is 10 and LCM of A and B is 100 simultaneously. So we have to find the integers A and B satisfying both these two conditions at time, that is simultaneously. Okay. So we will find that positive integers A and B. What they have given? They have given the GCD of A and B is 10. Okay. So 10 is the greatest common divisor of A and B. That 10 divides A and 10 divides B. So A and B are multiples of 10. So this implies A is equal to 10 times M and B is equal to 10 times N, where M and N are integers or positive integers. Okay, so because we are finding only positive integers A and B. Now put this value of A and B here in LCM. Now LCM of A and B is equal to 100. Okay, but A is equal to 10M, so 10M, B is equal to 10N, and this is A, this is B, the LCM is 100. Okay, now you are just same property. The LCM of CA and CB is equal to C times LCM of A and B. That is, we can take constant outside the LCM. So this is equal to 10 times LCM of M and N is equal to 100. Divide both sides by 10. What we get? We get LCM of M and N is equal to 10. Both sides divided by 100. 10 we cancel. 100 by 10 is 10. Here we are use the property LCM of CA and CB is equal to C into LCM of AB. Okay. We have used this property. We have taken C outside. Also, put this value in GCD also. Since GCD of A and B is equal to 10, implies the value of A is 10M. So value of B is 10M. So GCD of A and B is 10. GCD of 10M and 10M is 10. Again, we know we can take a common constant outside the GCD. This implies 10 outside. And GCD of M and N is equal to 10. Dividing both sides by 10, we get GCD of M and N is equal to 1. Okay. So this equation and this equation are very much important. Okay. So LCM is 10 of M and N. M and N are integers. And GCD is 1. We know the relation between GCD and LCM. We have LCM into GCD. So LCM of Mn into GCD of M and N is equal to M into N. GCD into LCM always equal to product. Okay. This value is 10. This value is 1. This implies this Mn is equal to 10 into 1. That is 10. So we have to find all such pair M and N integers whose product is 10. So there are how much possibility? First possibility is value of M is 10, value of N is 1. Second possibility is M is equal to 2 and N is equal to 5, or M is equal to 5, N is equal to 2. Okay, and third possibility is N is equal to 1, M is equal to 10. Okay, so using this we get, when with this condition M is equal to 10, N is equal to 1. So A is 10 times M, 10 times M, M is 10, 10 into 10 is 100. So A is equal to 100 and B is equal to what? 10 into M, 10. Okay, these are these integers. Then in this condition M is equal to 2, N is equal to 5. So 10 into 2 is 20 and 10 into N, N is 5, N is B is equal to 50. Okay, we can have one more condition, M is equal to 5, N is equal to 2 also. Okay, then using this condition N is equal to 1, so A is equal to 10 into 1, 10, B is equal to 10 into 10, 100, and we can also have possibility for M and N. M is equal to 5 and N is equal to 2. That is, put M is equal to 5. So 10 times 5 is 50. So A is equal to 50 and B is equal to, N is equal to 2. So 10 times 2 is 20. So find positive integers A and B satisfying both equations, satisfy simultaneously they are these. Okay. So either A is equal to 100, A is equal to 20, A is equal to 10, or A is equal to 50. These are the values of B. Okay, these are the pairs of positive integers a and b satisfying. Actually, here if we restrict ourselves, then there are only two pairs. One value is 100, okay, so other value is 10. If one value is 20, other value is 50. These are repetition. 10, 100, 110, 20, 50, 50, 20, 20, 50. So, if the question is like without or and if question is like that we can interchange a and b, then it is okay. If they are just asking find the pairs, then you can say one pair is 100, 10, other pair is 20, 50. So a can be 100 or a can be 10, a can be 20 or a can be 50. If a is 20, then b is 50. If a is 50, then b is 20. Like this. If a is 100, then b is 10. If b is 100, then a is 10. Okay. So these are the pairs satisfying both equations simultaneously. Friends, now we will go to the topic least common multiple of more than two integers. Okay, so LCM of more than two integers. Now, what is LCM more than two integers? The concept remains same. LCM of two integers means a common multiple of both integers, which is least common multiple. Okay, suppose there are two integers, we have their common multiples, but among common multiple, who is least is called least common multiple of that two integers. For now, if I ask what is the least common multiple of more than two integers, suppose least common multiple of 5 integers. What is the LCM of 5 integers? Is concept is same. Find common multiples of that 5 integers. So common multiples means multiples or the integers which divides, so which are multiples of each 5 numbers. Okay. Then least among them common multiples is called LCM of that 5 integers. Okay. The concept is same. LCM is LCM, whether it is of 2 integers or 5 integers. Okay. LCM of 5 integers means find the common multiples of the 5 integers, and among the common multiples, which is the least, is the least common multiple of the 5 integers. Okay. Now there is a method of finding LCM of more than 2 integers. For example, suppose to find LCM of 3 integers, say A, B, C. What you have to do? First, calculate LCM of any 2 integers, and then first calculate LCM of these two. Suppose 2 integers A and B. Then this value of LCM, take LCM with the remaining integers C. This will be the LCM of A, B, and C. For example, we will find LCM of 2, 3, and 6, or 12. First, find LCM of any 2 numbers. We will find LCM of 2 and 3. What is the LCM of 2 and 3? Is 6. Least common multiple is 6 for 2 and 3. Okay. So this LCM is equal to LCM of 6 and 12. Why? Because 6 is the LCM of 2 and 3. So LCM of 2 and 3 is 6, and LCM of 6 with remaining integer 12. And their LCM is 12. LCM of 6 and 12. So LCM of 2, 3 and 12 is the 12. Okay. This is the method of finding LCM of more than 2 integers. Okay. So using this property, we will solve some example or theorems. So next example is with A, B, C be positive integers. Okay. Then through that LCM of A, B, and C is equal to A into B into C upon GCD of A, B, B and C, and A and C, or C and A. So because C into A is 7, A into C, B into C is 7, C into B. Okay. So the LCM of A into A, B and C is always equal to A into B into C upon GCD of A, B, B, C and C. Okay. You have to prove this. Now, in proving this, we will use our basic result. Okay. We don't have to apply some other knowledge. Okay, so we know the LCM of A, B and C is always equal to LCM of A, B with C. Okay, this is equal to LCM. You can write this as LCM of A, B and C. Because LCM of A, B is again some integer. So integer, C is integer, again there LCM. Okay. Now this is equal to, we know our rule. Okay. Now LCM of two number is equal to their product. So product of AB and product of LCM of AB and C upon their GCD. You know our basic result. LCM of A and B is equal to AB upon GCD of A and B. Okay. Here A is LCM of AB. So LCM of AB and C is equal to their product. So their product upon their GCD. Their GCD. Okay. Now again we can put this value. We know this value of LCM of AB is equal to AB upon GCD of AB. Put this value here. So by putting the value of AB, LCM of AB, this value here. So this value is A into B upon GCD of A and B. Okay. This is the value of this LCM of AB. Okay. Now this C as it is upon GCD of A, B and C as it is. Okay. Now this is equal to, in numerator, A into B into C as it is. Okay. Now we know GCD of AB is again some integer, and we know property of GCD. GCD of C into GCD of AB is equal to GCD of CA and C. Okay. Using this property, we can multiply with this integer inside, because GCD is also an integer. So this is equal to ABC upon GCD of, multiply this with this and this with this, like this, CA, CB. Okay. So GCD of AB into LCM of AB is GCD with GCD of AB and C. GCD of AB and C. GCD of this with GCD of this. This is equal to A into B into C as it is. Again GCD into LCM. Again our relation, GCD into LCM is equal to A into B. GCD into LCM of two number is equal to the product. This is equal to GCD of AB. Okay. Now this is equal to GCD of AB into C. Okay. So it's like GCD of A, again using this property, C into GCD of AB is equal to CA into CB. So A into C with GCD with B into C. Okay. Again GCD of two numbers with third number is always equal to GCD of these three numbers. We know GCD of three number is equal to GCD of one number with GCD of other two numbers. This is same as ABC as it is. Okay. GCD of AB with GCD of two numbers is same as GCD of all three numbers. We are seeing the concept of GCD of more than two integers. GCD of three integers. How we find? We take GCD of two integers and take GCD of this value with remaining integer. This is same. GCD of two integers, GCD with remaining integer is same as GCD of all three integers. So this is equal to GCD of AB with, I will write first BC and then instead of AC I will write CA. Okay. GCD of AB, AC, BC, that is we can write, these are the integers. GCD of ABC is same as GCD of CAB. GCD of AB is same as GCD of BA. B into C is same as C into B because they are integers. So we get GCD of ABC is equal to A into B into C upon GCD of AB, BC and C. AB, BC and C.